GoThunderWolves.com here with head coach Austin Albers. Coach, first time since 1997 the CSU Pueblo clinched an NCAA berth. Just one of many things that this year's team has been able to clinch. What has this kind of been like for you this season?
Yeah, it's been an exciting season. Crazy thing to think about is in year 2 last spring in the COVID year, had there been a national tournament, we would have made it. And so this was just kind of us re-attacking, what we felt we missed out on last spring. And so for us, it was very much the same personnel, added some new talent in that freshman class. And so for me, it was about just making sure everybody, all 22 deep, are bought in and dialed in on what we need to do. And then from there, they've done the work. They've stayed bought in. Our team has stayed tight. They've really made the culture a priority, and then they've stayed consistently improving little things as we've gone throughout the season. And that's really what it takes to be in prime position in postseason time.
Moving on to this matchup and kind of last matchup against the Roadrunners, you were just on the verge of going up 2-0 in their home gym, a team that has dropped a total of 4 sets in that gym all season. What was that game like for you as a coach and as a team?
You take it one point at a time because a quality opponent like that can strike and go on a run at any moment. But the reality is, if we want to put things into perspective, we've played them 3 times. We had match point here at our place, and we had a set point to go up 2-0 at their place. So I chalk that up to 2 out of 3 times. We had 2 opportunities to possibly get them. And that 66%, I'll take that against one of the best teams in the country. Now it's just about, can we do those little things just a little bit better to put ourselves in that position and turn that to a W in the final column instead of an L.
This is the 4th time playing, like you said. You've been close multiple times. What do you think, or what is the plan going to be, and how you're going to turn that corner?
The nice thing over the last couple weeks is we've seen them so many times, we haven't had to spend as much time focusing on them. When we were in the regular season, a good chunk of our practice time goes to preparing for the 2 opponents that we're going to see that week. And so sometimes that takes away from us improving on the little things that we need to do. I would say that going into the national tournament's been a little bit different. We've been able to go probably about 80% focused on us and 20% focused on them because the scouting report hasn't changed much. And so for us, without giving away our game plan, let's just say we'll give them a little bit of a different look. We've really been working on mixing some things up, changing some things, trying to catch them off guard and maybe throw some things at them that look different from what we did last time, so that we can go out and attack some places where we felt that maybe we missed on in our last opportunities.
For you, you've been with some of these girls your entire head coaching career, Peyton Stack in particular, but what does it mean for you to make this tournament and be with them throughout this journey?
It means a lot just on a personal level, to be able to do that for Kyle and Peyton. 5 years with them, and Maddie as a senior now as well. Those 2 that came with me, we've been through this our 3rd national tournament together now, 2 at the JUCO ranks and now here. And it's the thing I talked about with our team is just it's that expectation. When I took this job 3 years ago, the expectation was try to win a couple of games, just get them to think that they can win. And to fast forward 3 years and think now our expectation is we want to be sitting there on selection Monday every year and for our name to be called is pretty cool. And I owe a lot of that to my staff. Coach Martell's been here through the ugliness of it before and then stuck with us and has done a great job. Coach Abby has been a breath of fresh air this year in helping some of our defensive stuff. But mostly to the players, man. They do all the work. They do all the reps. They lift all the weights. They ask the tough questions and challenge us as a staff, and they buy in is the biggest thing. It's a little bit less about the X's and O's than it is about the culture and the expectation and the standard. And they do a great job of upholding that and making sure that we're continually challenging ourselves to get better every day.
Head coach Austin Albers, Thursday night. You've got MSU Denver. Best of luck in the tournament.
Thank you.
GoForTheRules.com here with Hannah Delor. Hannah, congratulations on making it to the NCAA tournament first time since 1997. What was that like, hearing that announcement that you finally were able to make it to the tournament?
It was absolutely amazing. Like, I've never had the opportunity to be in a national tournament before, and I know that I don't think any of the other girls have. And we all were just like waiting, and we were like, please, 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 please. And then we heard our name. It was like so exciting. We all got really happy and high-fiving each other and cheering, and it was a memory to keep forever, honestly.
So on top of the team milestone, you've also hit 2 milestones for a career this year, 1,000 kills and 1,000 digs. What has this year been like for you, hitting all of these milestones and still having more to go?
My team is the reason I've even had the opportunity to reach these milestones. Without them, I wouldn't have been able to get any of them. And so really it's just like they're doing well and I'm doing my job, and that's all that I need to do. But I couldn't have done it without them. So
moving on to the matchup against the Roadrunners, you've played. You've got 2 great right sides with Peyton and Jazzy, but you've also played these guys multiple times, 3 times this year, and last time was a nail biter as well. So what has been what's the mentality going into this game, trying to make it difficult on their defense with that great right side?
Well, we're just going to stick to our game plan that we've been working on, and as long as we do what we're supposed to do on our side, I think it could lead to be a really good matchup, and we're excited to play them again. We are ready to go in there and put up a challenge and try to win it.
This is going to be your 3rd time going into Denver, going into their gym. What would it mean to walk out of there with a win over that top team in the nation?
That would be absolutely amazing, because we would have the opportunity to keep moving forward in the national tournament. But you can't move forward unless you win your first game and keep going after that. So really this is just our main focus, and we're completely prepared for Metro.
Thursday night, great luck against Metro State, and hope to see you back here next week.
Thank you.